trailers. So, okay, one specific honest trailer. I wasn't gonna post a video this Wednesday. I wasn't gonna do it. I was like, Hannah, if you're stressed about your book launch, you're stressed about all these things, 2 videos a week is fine. Every Sunday, every other Wednesday, every other Friday. That's okay. But then, Screen Junkies posted an honest trailer for Firefly. Oh, if 2020 has given me nothing else, it has given me this. I'm so excited. But I feel like I need to take my excitement down so that I'm not disappointed if this is not the greatest honest trailer I've ever watched in my entire life. But it's 8.5 minutes long. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. My journey with Firefly had a fraught beginning. I actually very distinctly remember watching the first episode and not liking it at all. Maybe the first 2 episodes. It was when I was in high school. And then Serenity came out, and my friend who had tried to get me to like Firefly took me to watch Serenity. And I mean, the rest is history. I was so in love, and then I went back and watched Firefly about 8,000 times, and I'm waiting for like, I don't know, more. I just want more. I don't think I'm gonna get more. I don't even know if I really want more because it wouldn't be the same actors. It wouldn't be the same. I guess I just need to go into an alternate universe where there is more and live happily there. Watching more than 1 season of Firefly and just, anyways, let's get into it. Jane, the man they call Jane. Now here's what separates heroes from common folk like you and I. The man they call Jane, he turned around his plane and let that money hit sky. Honest trailer about Firefly, the series. Never gonna forgive Fox for the cancellation of that show. Seriously, how did that comment only get 2 likes in 2 months? I liked that comment 1,000,000 times. Yes. Yes. It would be shiny! I'm so happy!
This video is presented by Fistful of Bourbon.
Sure. Thanks, Fistful of Bourbon.
From human thumb Joss Whedon, the man responsible for Buffy, The Avengers, and the Snyder Cut, comes the groundbreaking sci-fi series that got canceled. But like traditionally canceled, not Joss Whedon canceled. Firefly. Returned to a time when studios weren't catering to a nerd's every whim and fantasy. In fact, they couldn't even be bothered to air this stuff in order and explore a budget-friendly riff on Star Wars.
I'm not playing anymore. Anybody makes so much.
Here, a group.
Yeah, I read somewhere that Joss Whedon did that on purpose twice, that Mal shoots first twice because Star Wars was changed. I have no way of verifying that information, but I'm gonna pretend it's true, and I'm gonna love it.
Heroic rebels fought a war for independence against the Alliance, which I'm sure was fought over planet's rights or something. Maybe don't think too hard about the whole Confederacy and space thing.
Definitely don't.
I'm thinking we'll rise again.
Suit up in your dustiest browns and beiges with the crew of the Serenity, a ship that looks like an ass-up gizmo duck. There's Malcolm Reynolds, the captain who's quick on the draw and even quicker to lose his temper.
We're gonna get to that bridge, and you're gonna get us back on our feet. We'll keep a civil tongue in that mouth or I will sew it shut.
Gag her if you have to.
No wandering about, remember? I'll stick you back in your crate.
Shut up!
Feel bad? He makes everybody cry. The monster.
Okay,
A
Yolanda.
white trash Starscream.
Captain ain't around. I'm in charge.
The Autobots would have lost eons
I don't get
ago
these
if
jokes. I
I'd
didn't
been
watch
calling
this
the
cartoon.
shots.
I don't
I'm
know
in
what it is.
charge here, and I'm telling you how it works.
I guess that makes me the new leader.
That's a concept you can't seem to wrap your head around.
Oh yeah, that part. That got me.
Simon, a cup of plain yogurt who's super into his sister.
A cup of plain
My
yogurt.
last act in this verse is going to be betraying my sister.
Shepherd Book, who wasn't always a shepherd, you know.
Now, how would a shepherd know a name like that?
Okay, seriously, I want a prequel or something. Because I never know how to say his name right. Chiwetel Ejiofor? This guy. He was one of those, right? He was one of those, and I want that story. I would also take a story of the operative meeting up with the gang later on the... I need more Firefly in my life.
Now look at these wounds. I'd say a 54R sniper rifle.
You do a lot of shooting at the Abbey there, Shepard. One day you're gonna tell us all how a preacher knows so damn much.
Because he's an operative!
Alan
That ain't
Tudyk
a
as
shepherd. I
himself.
love that. Alan Tudyk as himself.
Dear God in heaven.
If you were wondering if there were any female characters, come on, this is a Whedon show. The ship has every kind of Joss woman, the sexy fighting one,
Okay, people. If it moves, shoot it.
I like
the
to think
sexy
of
adorable
myself
one,
as a
That's the buffet
Zoe.
table.
Well, how can we be sure? Unless we question it.
the sexy one,
Most of my clientele is male. Do you know that?
and the sexy living weapon with the brain of a child who just woke up from a nightmare.
Because you
I don't
do
think
seem-
she's particularly sexy. Is she sexy? I think she's just a person who's screaming. Oh my
Well, it's a shame
god!
this got canceled after
The
one season.
hair
We'll never know which one has a
one.
barren womb. Do you like quippy dialogue? Then you're in luck, because if this ship falls under 50 quips an hour, it's rigged to explode. Strap in with non-stop banter that would make Kevin Smith and Diablo Cody's noses bleed. And then cheer on the talented cast that makes it work, turning every type of possible quip into television gold.
I do remember.
Like
I do remember Mal saying just like horrible stuff to Inara all the time, and I get that that was part of his character, but I wonder if this show had been made today, like with the understanding of what is and is not oppressive language, if he would have still had that character trait. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
Sarcastic quips,
We'd always hoped you two kids would get together. Who is she?
snarky quips,
Think you can stoop to being on my arm?
Will you wash it first?
sassy quips,
That sounds like something out of science fiction. We live in a spaceship, dear.
and the old Joss Whedon three-step. Someone makes a statement, something contradicts that statement. Funny reaction.
First rule of battle, don't ever let them know where you are.
They won't discover it till they go order their next round of drinks.
Way.
Good drinker, that one.
We're going back.
Oh, that's a spicy Whedon. Climb aboard Serenity
I'm okay with
for
it.
plenty of action and mayhem as the crew takes a job.
What are we doing?
Oh, crime.
Hopes the ship doesn't fall apart.
You'll have enough to buy your own ship. Better one than this piece of crap.
Want every inch of this junker tossed.
Junker.
You paid money for this, sir? On purpose?
What do you mean?
River pulls a weird.
I can kill you with my brain.
River pulls so
Mal
weird.
flirts with Inara.
She's a whore, Shepard. They teach you that in Whore Academy? Well, I don't suppose you're the only whore that do.
Someone mentions the war.
What were you in the war?
War's over.
For some, the war will never be over.
You and Monty fought in the war together, right?
Some on board here fought for the independence.
I love the fact that you two are old army buddies and you have wacky stories with rib cages in them.
The job goes south and everyone draws their guns. Someone gets almost dead.
They're saying all this like it's a bad thing. it's just a I'm okay with it thing, I guess.
Yep. He's dead.
And someone says something to Mal. He dramatically turns and repeats it quietly to himself.
As long as we got the goods, I call this a win.
Right. We win.
And you know what? It works. I can quip about the show all I want. One look into that man's somber eyes, next thing I know, I've got a brown coat and the Gorm officially licensed Monopoly game. So walk the verse for a spell with Firefly,
Walk the verse
the
for a
show that
spell.
laid the groundwork for so much of today's pop culture, including how to throw tantrums if they ever try to take our stuff away again, but ironically owes its legacy to being taken off the air too soon. Because let's face it, on a long enough timeline,
Don't say
every
it.
fan would have gone full Reaver eventually. First season of Firefly, it was fine, I guess. Seasons 2 through 5, not so much. Nathan Fillion really needs to do something new, like a quirky crime procedural.
What exactly are you
I
supposed
love
to be?
that!
Space cowboy.
I love that episode of Castle!
James T. Quirk.
Alan.
Zoe's
Alan.
extraordinary punch list. Jane in Hats. Princess Leia.
Oh my
Zoe Space Chanel. Go ram it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a space ruffian. Lilu.
Lilu! Oh my god.
No running way.
No rutting way.
No running test.
I got no rutting idea.
You're a rutting fool.
Rutting mutters.
Rotten lasers.
Where's my rutting money?
My sister's brain was a rutting playground.
Zac Efron?
Yeah!
Something, something.
This is my Goram den. You're a Goram fed.
Not a Goram thing.
The Goram Reaper's following us.
We need some Goram air support.
Turn this moon into a Goram theme park.
Shot my Goram leg.
I don't give a good go around.
I'm so happy!
I don't give a good Goram what you think.
You're not my girl, man.
My Goram ship!
Shiny.
You look shiny, Captain.
Wear a shiny hat.
Shiny presents. Shiny.
Shiny.
Shiny. Shiny. Shiny.
I'm shiny.
Goods and cargo.
The goods must be intact.
This girl is the smallest cargo I've ever had to transport.
It's damaged goods anyhow.
Jane, help me with the cargo.
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 Goods.
Cargo.
Cargo goods.
Cargo.
Cargo.
Goods.
Cargo.
It's good to have cargo.
Chinese stuff.
I actually love that.
Chinese people with speaking roles.
Aww.
My wife.
Mal, she's my
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 wife!
wife into trouble. I'm not flying anywhere without my wife.
Could you please tell my wife the fun she's missing out on?
Everything's laid out if you'd like to cook for your husband.
And welcome to the Roughnecks. Secondhand Roughnecks. Just in space.
Take me back.
Okay, this is what you were trying to make. Let's see what you did.
Couldn't get a hold of no flour, so it's mostly protein.
Nailed it!
I could watch that again right now, but I won't subject you to that. I love that. Oh, I miss Firefly. So good. Hopefully tomorrow I will be posting my Q&A video. Tomorrow is also the day that my second novel, Dominion Required, goes on pre-sale. Big Screen Junkies, you guys are so funny. I have had a lot of requests for the Mulan pitch meeting since I did talk about Mulan last week, so maybe I'll do that next week. I'm gonna end up just reacting to a bunch of Screen Junkies nerdy stuff and talking about my opinions of it, but whatever, that's okay, right? I feel like I could go on and on about Firefly, like what I would have wanted to happen, what I want to see. Like I definitely could take a Shepherd book episode. I mean, like somebody could do like a 4-episode season paralleling like the Operative and Shepherd book, like the Operative after Serenity and Shepherd book leading up to Serenity, or leading up to the beginning of Firefly. I would watch that. Would you guys watch that? Maybe 6 episodes. Anyways, I hope you're all safe and happy and healthy. If you're in the US, I hope you're registering to vote. And I hope we're all out there just putting positive vibes into the world. Until next time, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper. I'll be back. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell them I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place I could be since I found serenity. Burn the land and boil the sea. Down, 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 down.